Hi, I'm Brenda. I'm a seer, channeler, messenger for God, teacher, spiritual detective, or psychic detective. Um, I don't know. I shine light on truth, dark truth. I shine light in the dark situations and reveal the truth. Um, but today I'm just giving a little bit of helpful advice on this video. I just wanted to say that, I've screwed up too in my life. And a way to fix some of the curses, I've told in other videos how I fixed certain things. But today I had a new one. Back when I was younger, I was very sheltered. I didn't have any neighbors, any friends, any cousins around. No, the closest neighbor was a half a mile away. She was like 2 or 3 years older than me. So I pretty much kept to myself. And then once I got older, I started babysitting and that. And the first job or two was okay. I was just, I felt weird going in their homes and that, but I was frozen. And then finally, I guess I got brave. And one time I went to someone's house, and well, I think I had to look for something, so it started innocently. But it's like clothes, and there weren't magazines or ways to look at things in that and check other things, and we had no cable or anything where I grew up. So I didn't, get exposed to a lot. And I was just curious naturally. And I didn't see anything wrong with it, but I was never one to do it at home much, to go through people. Well, maybe I was. To go through people's stuff and see what they had. But uh, when I was babysitting once, I had to look for something for the baby to clean up something, one end or the other, and um, I found clothes of the parents, and so I looked at them. I've always kind of liked different styles and different ideas of what I would like to wear or that. Um, and just to get different ideas of what's out there. And uh, that started a new thing for me. I only had 2 or 3 other babysitting jobs, but I did do that at one more babysitting job, and the the people didn't really have anything in common with me. And then I went to back in the 80s, I cleaned houses. I cleaned a house for extra money because I never got child support. And I don't know why. I think by then I was just looking to see what that lady wore, because her husband was an engineer, and they had a really nice house, and so I was looking to see what she wore. And I was in her one drawer, and it was not a shirts drawer. It was uh, lingerie drawer and that kind of thing, personal items. And I opened this one box, and it was a wedding ring and a engagement ring, diamond. And I just, all of a sudden, that little voice came into me, and it just said, no, this is wrong. Get out of here and leave it alone. And I never went back to looking in people's stuff. I just, that's a way to break a generational curse. You gotta realize when you're doing wrong and just make yourself do something different, especially when you know it's wrong. Um, that that makes good karma, I guess. Who knew? I just knew it was wrong. It didn't feel right at that point when I saw that. Number one, I was broke, and I really was tempted to grab it, and I knew she wasn't wearing it because, divorce or something. And it just went flash through me for a second, and I know that was Satan tempting me, and I'm like, no, this is wrong even looking in here. So I just quit, and that way I would never be tempted again to even steal anything like that or anything. So I think I broke a generational curse that day. Um, but it's really easy to break generational curses, just ways that you used to behave that you know aren't right and not getting you anywhere in life, um, aren't helping you or the world or anything. Um, that just that breaks generational curses. Also, that you know, ways that your family have been for years. My grandmother did it. My mother did it. I'm gonna do it. No, not if it doesn't set with your soul. Not if you just look at it and think, well, why are you doing it if, you know, or something. That then change it. You know, who says you have to live the way they live? Times were different. You know, times are gonna be different again real soon. Um, I don't know. I guess that's it for this lesson. Let me look at my notes. Never went back to that. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say on that though about looking at other people's things. Um, Also, when I moved into an apartment complex after my fire, after these people burned down my home and forced me to move and go live in poverty and squalor, on welfare no less. Um, I wanted to, I even had the urge though to go ask other people, go knock on people's doors and say, hey, you know, can I look at how you design your house? Especially I had had a fire and lost everything, so I kind of wanted to know, you know, what I could do and what I should do, and I had almost no money, so I really kind of just wanted ideas, you know, on how they had made it work. I never did that, but I've always just looked for other people's ideas to help me, you know, see what I would like or how I could make my things look better. Um, Other departments to see what they did. I've lost. Oh yeah. Also, since I went to work like 45 minutes away from my home, and I started fixing that up in the yard and that just to make it better to come home to because I was working a lot, and then I came home and the place I lived in was horrible looking, and it's like, great, I gotta come home to this after busting my ass. And and so I started planting flowers and doing yard work in that, and that helped. It did. And then really what helped was putting up Christmas decorations and leaving them up till February. That really helped me when I came home. Um, yeah, okay, that's it. I love to look at other people's yards and homes on the way to work. You know, how they do their flowers, what kind of porch they got, how they do their trees, you know, things like that. Um, okay, that's it for that video. Uh, have a good day. It's Friday. I don't know what time it is. Probably 10:45 or 11 o'clock by now. Have a good day. It's Friday the 25th of July, 2025. Have a great day. Take care.